After someone dies, you'll be told about a service called Tell Us Once. It's run by the UK government, and it sounds like exactly what you need. One phone call or one online session, and a handful of government departments are notified at the same time. It's useful, it saves hours, and it's also a bit misnamed because telling them once is only the start. Here's what Tell Us Once actually covers. The Department for Work and Pensions, so benefits and the state pension are stopped. HMRC, so the tax record is updated. The Passport Office, which cancels the passport. The DVLA, which cancels the driving licence. The Local Council, which handles council tax, the Electoral Register and blue badges. And public sector pension schemes, like the NHS, teachers and civil service where they apply. That's the government side. One conversation, about 15 minutes, and that piece is done. When you register the death, the registrar will give you a Tell Us Once reference number. Some register offices walk you through the service on the spot. Most give you the number and let you do it in your own time. You can use it online at gov.uk or by phone on 0800 085 7308, weekdays from 8 in the morning to 8 at night, and Saturdays until 4. You'll need the reference number, the deceased's date of birth, date of death, and national insurance number. You'll also need details of any benefits or pensions they were receiving, details of a surviving spouse or civil partner if there is one, and the names and addresses of whoever is dealing with the estate. One thing to flag, the reference number expires after 28 days. If you miss the window, your local register office can issue a new one. Now the part most families aren't warned about. Tell Us Once doesn't touch the private side of someone's life. It does not notify the banks, the building societies, or the credit card companies. It doesn't notify private pension providers, workplace pensions, or insurance companies. It doesn't tell the utility providers, gas, electric, water, broadband, phone, or the TV license. It doesn't notify the NHS, the GP, or the dentist. It doesn't tell the mortgage lender. It doesn't notify employers, landlords, subscription services, social media platforms, or any solicitor holding the will. After Tell Us Once, you'll usually still have 20 to 30 organisations to contact yourself. Each one has its own bereavement process, its own forms, and its own timeline. This is where most of the time goes. In the weeks after you've used Tell Us Once, you'll start to receive letters. A letter from HMRC about the tax position. Confirmation that the state pension has been stopped. Sometimes a letter about a benefits overpayment, which is common and usually quick to resolve. Confirmation that the passport and driving licence have been cancelled. If you don't hear from a department within 4 weeks, it's worth following up directly. The service occasionally misses a department, and a short phone call usually clears it up. Once you've used Tell Us Once, your next priorities are notifying the banks and building societies, closing or transferring utility accounts, applying for bereavement support payment if you're eligible, and starting to value the estate for probate. That's roughly the next 2 to 4 weeks of admin, depending on the estate. AfterLoss keeps track of all of this for you. Which organisations you've contacted, what reference numbers they gave you, what follow-ups are still open, and the emails and phone scripts you'll need for each one. If you'd like to see how it works, there's a short demo at afterloss.uk. No sign-up, no pressure. To see more ways AfterLoss can help you manage communications with banks, utility companies and more, watch our video on how to use the AfterLoss Communications Kit.